Daily news on breaking news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Subscribe to the channel. Remember, guys, to follow us on all our social media platforms. We're on Instagram, Prince Miller Entertainment, Facebook, Prince Miller Entertainment. We're also available on our Facebook group, which is Prince Miller Entertainment TV. We are available on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter at P Miller ENT. Welcome to another edition of our daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Welcome new subscribers. Big up to you guys. Salute. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you very much for commenting, liking and sharing our content here. Big up to you. Salute. And to all our loyal Prince Miller Entertainment TV family members. Yes, yeah, remember here. Can I want 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, uripana ba wanna go 1.5, 2 years uripano. We are family. We are family. Big up to you. I love you because personally mimiga apana. So guys, here's the latest news here. The Nelson Chamisa led MDC Alliance is rubbished United Nations Special Rapporteur Alan Douan's report on the outcome of her findings on the impact of Western sanctions on Zimbabwe, describing it as predetermined as it did not capture the opposition's views. MDC Alliance Vice President Ndabiti claimed in a tweet on Wednesday evening that the UN Special Envoy exposed her bias by releasing a report midway into their meeting. We are shocked that the UN and Douan released a statement in the middle of our consultation. We are the biggest political party in Zimbabwe and we consider such conduct fraudulent, unprofessional and predetermined, Biti tweeted. As MDC Alliance, we had a meeting with the UN Special Rapporteur on cohesive measures, Douan, from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. this Wednesday afternoon. She advised us that our views would be considered and that she would hold a press conference and then issue a press statement on Thursday. The MDC Alliance delegation that met Douan included BT, Party Secretary General Charlton Wende, Secretary for International Relations Gladys Lwatwayo and Welfare Secretary Maureen Kademaunga. BT described Douan's preliminary report as a scandal since it was issued while they were still in a meeting with her. Douan's 10-day visit to probe the impact of sanctions on Zimbabwe ended on Wednesday with an address to the media on her findings. In the report, the Envoy said the Southern African country had been on sanctions for too long, hence it was difficult to decipher their impact as several factors needed to be taken into account. Unilateral sanctions, secondary sanctions and over-compliance in their complexity have exacerbated the pre-existing economic and humanitarian crisis, inhibiting the building of essential infrastructure and international and interinstitutional cooperation necessary for the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals. Part of the UN report read, the UN accused Western countries of influencing her tour by allegedly threatening civil society organizations against meeting her. Although the Special Rapporteur had the opportunity to meet many representatives of the independent civil society organizations and human rights defenders, she notes with regret that a substantial number of non-governmental organizations and some other interlocals failed to engage with the mandate due to various hateful and intimidation messages that appeared in social media and news outlets in an alleged fear of losing foreign donations, the UN said in a statement yesterday. The Special Rapporteur reiterates an invitation to all stakeholders to share their views and experience on the impact of unilateral sanctions on the enjoyment of human rights in Zimbabwe ahead of the final report. Douan also acknowledged that the country was in deep problems which ZANU-PF alone could not solve, calling for meaningful dialogue between Harare and the West, opposition parties, civil organizations and other stakeholders. A final report will be tabled at the UN Human Rights Commission on September 2022. Political analyst Ernest Mzengi said if what BT claimed was true, then Douan's statement was not a pro full consultations. The rapporteur could have misdirected herself, but analyst Alexander Rusero said BT was undiplomatic in his claims. BT should understand that a preliminary statement is an abstract. It is not the final statement, he said. there is a balance of probabilities. On one side, the lifting of sanctions, which suits the ZANU-PF narrative, and on the other, acknowledgement of the deep-rooted problems in the country, which ZANU-PF cannot solve alone, but with genuine opposition, which means the MDC alliance. The MDC alliance should pick on the positives. Another analyst, Edred Masunungure, said, to be impartial and objective, a special rapporteur as a fact finder cannot midstream release a report that does not seem to capture the breadth of opinion from another key stakeholder. That minimizes the views of the stakeholders, and the rapporteur deserves to be criticized for being partial. What she did shows an attempt to undermine the opinions of other contributors. While the UN has called for lifting of sanctions by the West against Zimbabwe as they are hurting the economy, the United States continued saying that corruption was the cause of Zimbabwe's economic woes. US Senator Jim Risch, a leading member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, said Zimbabwe should implement tangible reforms and stop conducting pointless anti-sanctions campaigns that would not bring social, economic, or political reforms. So guys, that's the latest here. Do you agree with what Tendabit is saying? He is saying that this report is biased, and he's saying that this report is biased. The MDC Alliance are saying, you know what, we were busy in talks with Miss Alena Doan when this report came out. So which means what we actually put in on the table wasn't included in this preliminary report, and a few days ago here, and but this is not a final report. This is just kanzwisa. Maybe someone else leaked it on social media, and because I don't think she wanted it out. She was still consulting with other stakeholders, and Saka. Budgetary in the comment section. This is daily news on breaking news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. And in Envoy, I still think with that report, it balanced, though. It balanced. She's talking about lifting of sanctions, but on the same time, she's talking about a real political dialogue. I mean, between all opposition parties in Zimbabwe, not just Poland only, but Munuese Ngabe are on the table, the civil organizations, the opposition parties, and other stakeholders could find us on what's the way forward, as we move towards Pangwema elections. So I still think if 50-50, you may not like some of the things that she says there, but she also talked about human rights abuses here, and political reforms, electoral reforms, economic reforms, and yes, and so I personally, I cannot just dismiss it and say this is biased. There are so many positive pointers on here preliminary report, but we still wait. We hear the full report. And so guys, this is our daily news, everyday news, breaking news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Remember guys to like, share and comment, subscribe to the channel, follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, Facebook, and also on our Facebook group, which is Prince Miller Entertainment TV. And you can like, share and comment. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and add it in the comment section. This is our daily news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Bless up.